Namaste and welcome to May 2018.
Wow!
Here we are in a beautiful month and we're sitting in a beautiful, beautiful courtyard here
really
at Tulsa
are.
Blue Mountain.
Yes.
So we welcome you here. Relax, breathe it in because we have a lot to share.
We do, and we just want to say thank you to all of you who supported us so beautifully, Shri and I. For many of you, you may know that we were called to take a month in silence in April. And we actually are going to be continuing that on one level all through May as well. But thank you. And we have so much to share. So many things have happened. So many revelations. So make sure you tune into our radio show. Just go to ShriandKiraRadio.com. Catch us live every Sunday at noon Pacific time, or grab the rebroadcast anytime you like. So we don't want to take up time with that in this video because May is so robust. And as we had mentioned in the April video, we were very clear that this video had to come out, be posted on Sunday, April 29. So here we are, and we are just honored to be with you. And bring a hand to your heart and just say, wow, you know, here we are, and there is so much happening that we have all of our notes with us because that's how rich this month is that we just didn't want to forget to share anything with you.
You know, there are energies, there's recognitions, there are teachings and discernments, all is available. And I think it might be good to kind of remind ourselves the flow we've been in together. This flow that began in January and continued to enrich, open, and inform us, you know, in February we began to notice this opening of the multidimensional space, time folding, and
slips, the time warps, the time slips.
Yeah. And many of you shared emails with us talking about your personal experiences. The thing about energy is it's sort of like a wind. It begins to affect people in different ways. We all know the wind's there, but how we experience it is fairly individual. And so we've been in this amazing time, and February into March and April, oh my goodness.
Yeah!
Some of you may remember that March brought with it the opportunity to
those gut punches,
the gut punch,
remember?
And to stand in your authentic empowerment, to use the energy as a lift, not a collapse, was the opportunity that was presented anyway.
Absolutely. And hopefully in April you've been gathering all those puzzle pieces. So what is May? May, my loves, is resolution through revelation.
Resolution through revelation. Now this is an important discernment, and we want to explore this with you now.
Yeah, and the first thing we want to remind you is that, remember, April was about collecting those puzzle pieces, and we had that, we offered and invited all of you into a 13-day challenge, and let's talk a little bit more about that 13 energy. As we shared in our April video, and those of you who watch our videos know that it is really something we hold very sacred and very important to always offer to you the opportunity to use your own discernment, make your own decisions, and simply navigate the energy in the way that calls out your mastery. You're the master. However, there are moments when the information we receive is so compelling that we're forced to reveal some dates or other things, and April was one of them. We had talked about all these energies that were conspiring around April 13th, and sure enough, April 13th was when the United States decided to bomb Syria, and just to go ahead and do it and then just let everybody know about it later. Well, that's this 13 energy is going to continue into this month. So just as with April, you're going to see again, there's going to be a resolution through revelation that's going to come forward around the middle of May as well. It's going to be somewhere, it's going to be the 12th to the 15th, that period of time, a little bit of energy amping up around the 10th, 11th, but really, again, it's all focused around that 13 energy. So the reason we share this with you is, you know, these 13-day challenges that we invited you to enter into in April, what for some of us, for Shri and I, we were in a deep time of cleansing and moving and lots, so much has happened. Again, go visit our radio show. However, for May, this is the moment where all of those puzzle pieces that you were gathering in April, imagine you have a big basket, okay? And you're throwing all those puzzle pieces into the basket, and you're like, okay, I'll get you later. You're a piece, you're a piece, you're a piece. Well, May, remember, as of May 3rd, coming right up, we are 100% free of the retrograde. So you might find yourself still gathering and still working with some of that April energy through the first week of May. But then it's about, imagine a big board in front of you, and you've got this basket of puzzle pieces, and you're just throwing them all up on the board, right? It doesn't matter if you don't know what they make. What matters is that you can say, oh, okay, this is like the left corner, the right corner, this is part of the border, this is a middle piece. If you start working with the pieces, May will bring forward for you the ability to have incredible resolution through the revelation of that which is already coming forward. And this is really valuable.
It's a wonderful opportunity to cultivate the ascended state more fully.
Yeah.
So for example, if we have puzzle pieces, do you take those puzzle pieces and try to fit them together? And that is to impose an order on them, to impose a context on them. Or are you able to let the puzzle pieces inform you? And as you begin to connect them, so to speak, something new is revealed or something more expansive is presented.
Well, yeah, expansion is the word, right? And you know, and that revelation, not everyone's going to like what they see at first, and that's part of the moment at hand. You might start putting the puzzle pieces together and go, oh, I'm not sure I like this. Well, you know what, guys? That's okay. It's your opportunity in that moment to go, okay, this is coming together. Until you have the whole picture, don't judge it. Avoid that. Avoid what judgment may come up inside of you. Instead, invite the expanding universe to come through you. Now, how do you do that? This month is going to be a month that's going to invite you to have a deep commitment to authenticity as you start bringing this together.
Authenticity is what is beyond your belief systems. It is what is beyond the personality. It is the essence of who you are that animates through your personality and your beautiful language capacities and everything else. So remember, resolution to some people means a regression. Let's put it back to a way that I once knew. Versus resolution of energies could be a new expansion. And so this is why it's so important to continue to be mindful about your inner state so that the revelation inspires and lifts rather than is a projection of something more limiting coming from within.
You know, this is a why am I here moment, okay? When you have a commitment to authenticity, you ignite the freedom. You know, when you're in your truth, when you're not hiding, when you're out, when you're woke, when you're whatever you want to be, you're free.
Yes.
And so a commitment to authenticity celebrates the freedom of your truth and ignites the revelation of the why am I here? Why did I take birth? Why am I on this planet right now in this specific moment? And this is where, if you go back and you look at, especially go back, if you're not connected with our February video, go back and watch it again. All of that multidimensional overlay that's been happening is going to have a moment where you're going to find great stability and connection. And what's important is that these multi-dimensional portals that have opened are an opportunity for you to rise faster, awaken more fully, claim your truth, connect with stability. And that's what these energies are about. May is a big picture month. You're going to want to take that wide angle lens. Imagine if you were looking at the world through your camera right now. Don't zoom in to where it's so close you can't see the bigger picture. This is a bigger picture month because remember that resolution is coming in through revelation. And this is extremely important. Now, this is a journey that only you can take yourself on. And remember, there's going to be a lot of conspiring. We're going to see this 13th of the month energy for a few more months yet. And this month is going to be an amplification of what happened around the 13th of April on every level, not just geopolitically, it's personally, professionally, socially, every level, emotionally. However, my angels, the gift is that you have an opportunity to clear. So we want to invite you take the entire month. Another reason why we were inspired and very clearly guided to get this video out on April 29th. With all our heart, and this is 100% free, go to shriandkira.com. When you arrive on our homepage, right up there in the top, you will see Yoga of Self-Ascension. These are all of the practices that assist you with your, we give as much as we can at no charge to help you. So click on that, and in the list, you will see the container practice. Click on that. Now that's going to bring you to a page where you're going to see lots of information. Our challenge for you is to actually go through it and read it all and do it.
The container practice itself is so simple and so fundamentally empowering.
Oh yeah.
You'll love it. You'll love it once you get past the mental piece of, am I doing it correctly kind of thing that always comes with the beginning of something new. The key here is to recognize that you have choice. You are the fulcrum point of true empowerment, and that stability begins right here.
Yeah.
Your heart center is your point of stability. And when the outer world is dancing with chaos and seeking to regress to a lower level of stability, so to speak, what happens is there's chaos, there's fear, there's discord. When we're able to stabilize in our ascended heart, we're able to be present with love and sincerity for our world and for our lives.
Exactly.
And in order to stay here, we need to clear out that which is less than acceptance and love.
Because remember, May is resolution through revelation.
Revelation.
So that revelation and that why am I here will come forward as you clear. The container practice will assist you in a very beautiful way to make sure that there's nothing sticking to you. You know, you might have stuff hanging out in your chakras and other areas that you're not aware of.
Yeah.
The container practice was gifted to us through Archangel Zadkiel almost 15 years ago. It is extraordinary what integrating that into your life will do. And remember that those of you that are on this beautiful pathway of ascension and that are connected and coming forward, and we're so grateful you're on the planet right now, remember that your opportunity this month is to discover this resolution through revelation. Resolution births a clarity and an ignition. So the rest of the year will be guided by how you manage this month in this aspect of your life. You are doing this through revelation. Others are going to find resolution through regression. So remember, and this is why go back and watch the February video. Look at those multidimensional experiences because they're all here. In the way that the earth has now fully twinned, right? You're going to have resolution through revelation, but side by side, revolution through regression. And this is why this 13 energy is so important. And so as we begin this month again, we would ask all of you to join us these first 13 days of May, holding the vision of Shanti, Bhakti, Ananda, holding the vision of divine integration, holding the vision of resolution through revelation. Take a moment every day, use the container practice, journal, enjoy nature, breathe, and remember that there is freedom in your truth. And that when you have that commitment to authenticity, that births. And I think, Sri, we should share with them one of our beautiful things that as part of our April journey, we were called to make this beautiful experience available for people 2 more times this year. So we have a event that will be happening over the September equinox right here, where you'll be living on site here with us, and we're going to be hosting a huge Atlantean Healing Chamber event at the end of the year. And let's just talk a little bit about September, because we can only accept 12 people because you'll be living here with us for all 5 days.
You know, one of the most inspiring group of wisdom holders are the Essena, or the Essene Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And our September equinox workshop is an opportunity to be in spiritual family and to ignite in your cosmic DNA the wisdom, the love, the presence of the cosmic blue Essene.
And we were shown during April, just a little hint, again, watch our radio shows, we ourselves went through the 5 initiations, and this is why it's a 5-day program right here. It has to happen on site here, and I wish we could accept so many more than 12 people, and I'm sure we'll be doing it again, but this very first one we were told had to happen during the September equinox, because we actually have some archaeological sites here that the Kanyari Indians built for the equinox. So it has to happen on the September equinox. We'll be taking people through these 5 cosmic DNA initiations, living and reigniting our cosmic Esina DNA. And I'm just beyond, I'm giddy. I'm so giddy. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait for you to join us.
It's very much an expansion of the heart and an unplugging from the conventional reality that inhibits your lift. You know, our lives are, we all start off organized around the mass consciousness, within it, around it, identifying with the norms, and whatever those norms are in your family, your religion, your culture, etc. And as we lift, we begin to see the unity that is underpinning all the diversity. And the more we see the unity, the more free we are to accept ourselves.
See, that's revelation through, or that's resolution through revelation. See, it's that self, why am I here? I'm sorry, Sri, but you were saying it so beautifully.
So our invitation for the September gathering is come and anchor this unity consciousness.
Dance in it.
And that way, when you step back into wherever you go in your lives, you will bring with you, the energy of oneness and divine connection more tangibly. It makes walking lightly on the earth a whole lot easier.
And you are already doing that, or you wouldn't be tuning into this video. My beloved angels, this month, resolution through revelation. Why am I here? Just start putting the pieces together. Have patience if you don't see the bigger picture, but get it going.
Visit the container practice.
Yes, SriandKira.com.
Now, many of you say, hey, I'm already doing it. Now, I want to offer you a little challenge. The container is beautiful for clearing discordant emotions. And then the judgmental thoughts that sometimes cling to these emotions. How about going into a more subtle layer and say, I'm now clearing the habit of looking at the world through a particular point of view. I'm now releasing all need to hold on to limiting beliefs. There are ever-refining subtleties in the cleansing of your habits to make room for a new revelation.
Resolution through revelation. There is freedom in your truth, and when you commit to your authenticity, the multiverse opens and the connections get stable. It's a phenomenal month for you to do it all, and just visit SriandKira.com. You can learn about everything there. Join us at our radio show, SriandKiraRadio.com, every Sunday live, noon Pacific, or grab us in the archives anytime. Fly and be yourself and dance in the gift of you. May is here, and you are ready for it, my loves. Many blessings.
We love you. Namaste.